Yo, so it is January 11th. I got up around like 7:30, and I think I just basically found the hidden piece to my puzzle. But I have to figure out when I can do this. Basically, by getting up earlier, obviously you can make more money. I didn't know things are popping this early. I thought it starts around 10 o'clock. I'm already at $80 and it's 10 o'clock. But I only did that by default because I'm going to be helping my mom drive to Daytona Beach to drop off my cousin for college. So I wanted to at least, make some money. I didn't do well yesterday either. Yesterday was Monday. And Monday and Tuesday are my only off days, and I usually try to do $200 a day on those days, and I'm probably at half of that. I probably did, less than half. I probably did 70 something yesterday, and I'm at, like I said, 80 today. But I'm probably, if I can get one more in, we should be leaving at noon. It's 10 now. If I can get one more in, I'll at least be at 100, and then see if I can try to get one in later tonight when I get back. Try to get one more to at least make 125, 130 today. But get up early, man. Get up early. Publix is popping. Petco is popping. What else did I see? Another one. I don't know. CVS is popping. I just don't like shopping at CVS because I don't know the store that well. I only really like shopping at stores that I kind of know well and it makes sense to where things are. But yeah, man, so I'm gonna get on this road around noon, take my cousin to school, man. Remember, man, you gotta support your family, especially the youngins coming up after you. They're looking up to you, and it's about making impact and making sure that we stick together and we continue to spread this information that we're receiving. But back to the grind. Yo, welcome back, family. Thank you guys for tuning in again. If you guys are new to the channel, this is me. My name is Lee. I'm documenting my process on how I paid off my personal credit card debt using side hustle Instacart. So if this stuff interests you, or you're kind of like on the fence of trying to figure out whether or not you want to get into gig work, you don't want to be tied down to another employer. We're all trying to get out of this rat race, this circle of trading our time for dollars. Obviously, I'm still in that phase of my life, but this whole channel is going to be dedicated to how, I got myself out of that rat race and just secure a better future for myself and my family. But what's going on is that previous clip, I was able to show you guys by just default. I wanted to make more money that day, and I had something I knew was important to me also that I had to do later. So I just got on up early, around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I started Instacart. So I never really get up that early because, as you guys also know, I work for an airline where my schedule is from 7 p.m. to 12. And sometimes I don't leave there until like 3, 4 in the morning. So getting up at 6 the next morning is kind of like impossible because I still have to get rest. Rest is great for the body, the mental, the soul. So I still have to get rest. But on this particular day, I got up and found out that Instacart it pops during that time. So it allowed me, that kind of like, sparked another just more motivation to get up on certain days just so that I can meet my goal a lot faster if I can. So on January 25th, I set a goal. I knew if I got up early enough, I could make $300 because, I've been following a bunch of YouTubers who are on the same grind and who has been doing it for a lot longer than I have. And they always drop gems, and I see how much, money they earned every day. And I know some of them are in LA, some of them are in Texas, and each market is different. We know that each market is different, but I do think that the Miami market has potential, and to see the numbers that I'm seeing. So I see people cashing out $1,500 a week. And I know I posted on my channel and Instagram that I was excited to hit $1,000 in a week. And for me, I'm like, damn, well, people are you know, earning more. So how can I earn more? You know, it's always about like, okay, well, what can I implement in my grind that can improve, you know, my numbers? So with that being said, I know it's possible. I'm just trying to figure out the algorithm, make sure that I'm hitting all my details, being a 5-star shopper, having a lower speed time in which I'm grabbing items, making sure that I'm starting my batches on time and I'm not waiting around, because a lot of that plays into the algorithm if you're waiting around, or just little tricks about like going to the produce section and making sure you're shopping all the produce first, and then you'll start the batch and then scanning those items as quickly as you can. Those little tips are things that I would have not known if it weren't for me doing a little bit more research and just reaching out to my peers and just other Instacart shoppers who are doing the same work to get, you know, better at it. But I was able to set a goal on January 25th for $300, right? I got up super early, 7:30, and I got my first batch at 8:09 a.m. for $35.74. As you guys can see, I'll put it here. So you can see how many batches I did. I did a total of 9 batches, which is 9 orders. So as I'm swiping, I basically confirmed 9 orders. But in those orders, you can have 2 or 3 different deliveries in that order. So it's not that I did 9 deliveries. I actually did more than 9 deliveries, but I actually accepted 9 batches. So as you guys can see here, $35.74 on the first one, and then it just kept going. And honestly, I don't really like taking the 3 batches. So you see here at 2:16, I took a batch because I was just, you know, I had sat for a while, and that order was for $34.40, delivering to 3 different people. So when you see 3 full service orders, that means you're gonna deliver to 3 different people. If you see 1, that's 1. So obviously you love to, you know, make a good amount of money on 1 versus having to deliver to 3 different people, because it just makes it makes it better, right? So as you guys can see, this is basically what I did in a nutshell. I got up super early. That was the key. And every time I saw something that was 30, you know, 40, I just took it. I didn't want to sit too long in between the orders. I just knew that if I could just continue to grab an order, do it as quickly as I can, and then get back into the game, right? Because once you're sitting, it's like you're just trying to wait on that perfect one, and you know, time is rolling. So, and honestly, I could have pushed myself a little bit more to reach that goal. As you can see, when you tally all of that up, I made $288.65, which is the most I've ever made in a day doing Instacart. So I'm super proud of myself, and I shooting to have, you know, more $300 days, especially on those off days, that Monday and Tuesday, that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm just gonna challenge myself to get up early and try to get it. So as you guys can see here, my batch earnings were 124.26, and then my tips were 158.72. So, and then I had an adjustment where one of the deliveries, when I got the order, it was saying that the delivery was like right next to the Publix, but when I put the address in my GPS, it ended up being like 12 miles away. So I ended up contacting support, and they did that adjustment of mileage, which ended up being $5.67, which I thought I should have got more, but you know, I'm not gonna sit around and you know, beg and try to like make a scene over whatever. So I just made the delivery and you know, got the extra shopper adjustment on that order. But as you guys can see, I was about my goal, and I would have done it I would have done one more because that is such a like like small order. I could have done a $10 order to get that. But what happened was it does get dark, and I don't know if it's just North Miami. They don't have street lights, so I really can't see. My vision is, getting.
I'm challenged.
I really can't see that well at night, so I decided, to just listen to my body and call it a night. So as you guys can see, that was me almost hitting my goal of $300 in a day. So this is just motivation, man, to get out there and do it. Obviously, the active hours on the app was 10 hours and 22 minutes, but obviously you're not working that entire time. You do have gaps in between. You can kind of see, there were a few gaps where I didn't receive anything, and it is what it is. But Miami market, come on, show me love, y'all. I would love to see numbers like this. So if you're watching Instacart, man, show your girl some love, man. Y'all stop doing this to people, because as I'm shooting this video today, there's nothing. It's like crickets. Nothing. That's how y'all doing this. So it can be one day you make 300, one day you make nothing, and then it just balances out to you making 150 a day. So I just hope that the platform increases. Again, I'm on it for 6 months. It's not something I'm doing for long term, because I do have other goals, but I do appreciate Instacart for allowing me the opportunity to go ahead and make some extra money, and help people, who maybe have anxiety about shopping, or who just don't want to leave the house because of COVID, and many different reasons why you probably don't want to leave your house, and it allows people like me to come out and fulfill that service. So I appreciate that part of it. Obviously, it's not as good as it was during holiday season, but everything has its peak. It's a side hustle. Remember, it's never going to last too long. But other than that, I'm just looking for opportunities to pay down the debt. But thanks again for following me, following my journey. And I almost forgot. So as I'm doing this 6-month challenge, you guys already know I need to tell you when I accomplished one of the goals. So as you guys already know, well, you don't know, but now you know, I was able to pay off one card already. Okay, I'm in the process of paying down another card, and every time I pay down a card, I'll let you know which card I paid off and what the balance was. So this was my first card ever, the Capital One Platinum card. It had a $500 balance on it. I wiped that out. So this is one card down. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Again, every time I tackle a card, I'll go ahead and make sure I add it to one of these videos. Again, thank you guys, and I'm out. Peace.